that. And I should be right back. I should be right back. Twitch Turbo, there you go. Tax got it. I saw the question come in while I was offline. No ads right now. No ads. Yep, no ads. That's really all it is. And for me, I actually got it with donations. I don't have it next to my name because you can turn it off. But I don't have it. Wait. I got it because it keeps my videos up for 60 days instead of 14 days. So usually it's 14 days for my past videos. But whenever I have it all the way up with Twitch Turbo, I can keep them for 60 days. No one panicked. Whew, Pixel Textica, nice. Cool customers you all are. Electricity remaining, 1 day, 1 hour, 20 minutes. Kerbal periapsis. What? 1 day, 0 hours. You'll have... Oh my gosh, okay. That's pretty close. Alright, so guys, I am back. I wanted to hiccup that stream. You know that I like to hiccup the stream so that I can cut those things in. I also retweeted out that I would be doing something else. What we're going to be doing here with this Kerbal Space Academy session, is that we want to design an SSTO lifter that can get this payload. It's only 10K, not a big deal. 10K into orbit and land back here at the KSC, the Kerbal Space Center. That is what we are going to do. We are going to, I just hiccuped the stream so I could upload this to YouTube separately, and we're going to design an SSTO lifter that can get this guy into orbit. I think one of the big problems here may be that I don't have a bunch of good jet parts yet. I don't have any jet parts yet. Do I have any jet engines at all? No. Can I unlock any jet engines? I just completely shot myself in the foot, and we may have to go do this in, Dude, Hadron! Das, because of your Long Dark stream the other day after your KSP stream, you convinced me to get Long Dark. That is awesome, Hadron. That is absolutely awesome. It's a fun game. It really is a fun game. It is an absolutely fun game. And it's an alpha, so they're just going to keep adding more and more stuff to it. Absolutely. There we go. Alright. Screenshot. Alright. I can't actually unlock any jet engines. Look, I've got the basic jet engines. We're going to have to go into my other save to design this. Because I don't have intakes, I don't have anything. And so, instead of doing it here in my career save, I'm going to go over and do it in my... Ooh, nuclear engine hype. Alright, I'm going to go over and do it in my sandbox bootcamp save. So, let's do that. Let's go quit domain menu. Sitting here watching me. We'll get updates same as with KSP, right? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, with Long Dark. You'll get updates. Maybe I don't understand what that means. I'll update you on when I'm going to play it. Anachronus, what's going on? I am going to Sakai-Cairo. Sakai-Cairo? I don't know how to say that. And you are... You are... What? How many letters? Hang on, I gotta go look at this name. You are a big sag Jim Ant? You are a big sag Jim Ant. Your name makes no sense, good sir. Your name makes absolutely no sense. Let's resume saved. Let's resume save back to boot camp over here. And let's design an SSTO lifter since we have all the parts here. Yeah, we might not have got... And there they come back. Transcoder. Came right back, it looks like. Hadron, thanks for letting me know. Alright, good deal. Center them. Let's go to the VAB. And let's see what we can do. Oh, dad blame it. I need to get my craft as well. Let me go grab the target craft. It is going to be under saves. It's going to be under new career kickstart, ships, VAB, the SSTO rocket. I've got to rename it now, but that at least has the thing in it. Then I can come back to saves, boot camp, ships, VAB, paste. Alright, now I got it. Now I can open this. The KSA, there we go. Alright, what's up, Run? How's it going? It's a post-apocalyptic survival. It's a roguelike first-person survival game. Roguelike first-person survival is what it is. Cairo is fine. Thanks, Cairo. Alright, good deal. You had to refresh to come back. Okay, that's cool. If you don't hear me, well, I won't help me any good to figure it out. But now we've got our payload back. What we need to do, it costs $19,999, and it weighs 10, not tons, or whatever you guys are arguing about over there. So let us get this thing into orbit with an SSTO. It's going to be one big piece. Let's see what we can do. I actually don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I've never done this before. I wonder how much fuel we're going to need. Use this? The advanced engine? Costs $20,000 just for the engine. Nice. Thanks, Spartan. Thanks, Thader, as well. If DOS is not up, refresh. You are correct, good sir. You are correct. Let us see what I can do here, and I'm not sure exactly what I want to do. I don't really even know how to start, right? So let's see here. Should this be our payload adapter? No, we should use a light one like this. Alright, that'll work. That'll work. Run, we are going to try and design an SSTO lifter. Less SSTO lifter. Let's save it as that, and we can delete that other one. And I don't even know where to start. I really and truly don't know where to start. I know that I'm going to need some rocket fuel. I am going to put a big tank because I'm not going to try to fly it. I'm not going to put wings on it, right? I'm not going to put wings on it. And I know I'm probably going to have to intake spam a lot. I don't know. Engineer is honestly not going to be that helpful for us this time. We've got that. That right there is 2.13 thrust to weight and 2262 delta V, which is a lot already. Really? I didn't think that would be that much. I'm not going to try to get it completely jet powered, but we did have a vote, and it will be a lot jet powered. 1.65 and 28. I don't know. I really don't know. I am going to try to... I think 6x2 symmetry is the best symmetry we can get, right? No, that's going to clip through. 8 symmetry? Is that going to be enough jet engines, I wonder? Let's find out. Let's put those things on there. What if we only put liquid fuel in these? And then what if we put the jet engines on here? Let's see here. And if there's some design that's already been proven. No, come on. Yeah. All right. Symmetry down. Install 1. Grab its root. Symmetry up. There we go. All right, that's going to work. And it will look cooler if we do this further down like this. All right. I think the very, very annoying thing... Oh, maybe we won't have to anymore. Because we have new parts. Vote was for jets. It was for jets, but we're not going to be able to get the entire... Poodle is rocket, 46 jets, and a lot of intakes. All right. So we'll let's do this. Let's do this. Let's say we just have 1,000 meters per second of delta V in the rest of these craft. And the rest has to be jets. I'll roll with that. I will totally roll with that. We have to have 1,000 delta V in it. And I'll toss a poodle on there. That's fine. Where's the poodle? There we go. 1.6 and 1258. Let's just roll with that. Because that'll actually be more delta V when we get up out of the atmosphere. Let's see here. Dragon Scare, I'm not going for the simplest SSTO. I'm not trying to get a pre-designed anything or anything like that. I'm trying to design this SSTO from scratch, not just get like, hey, just put these parts together and it'll work. Let me design it from scratch. I do appreciate the help, but I want to talk through what we're doing. So now I've got a poodle on there, which is cool. You know, poodle hype. And I've got a bunch of jet engines on here. I'm trying to get it even, right? And you can't see it because of that stupid attachment. No, there we go. All right. And that doesn't have that in it. I don't even actually know how much delta V that's going to have, but it's not going to separate. Add lifting surfaces and get close to orbit speed in the mesosphere. That's a space plane. If we can't get this working, then we'll go to that. But that's basically a space plane, and I'm not interested in making a space plane right now. I want to make this lifter like this. That actually looks really cool. Never mind that the payload is going to block some of the intakes. And then can I do this, I wonder? Where are those structural intakes? I know they're here. Where are they? There they are. Is this going to help us any? Can I even use these things? Oh my gosh, that looks terrible. It's not actually going to... I mean, I'm okay with that, honestly. I'm okay with that. But I wonder how this would even fly. Just like out of the blue, I wonder how this would even fly. I'm going to need some sort of control on it, right? And so I will probably just go with a, I don't even know. I have no clue. I really don't have a clue. Are these better, I wonder? Does anybody know if these are better than those? Let's see here. 0.1, 0.1.2, mass 0.027. So twice the mass, basically. Intake air 4, intake air 2. Interesting. Maybe we need to use those instead. We'll try it. We are going to walk through this design. We are going to walk through this design. Oh, you're mostly talking about OP, the 3.75 engines. Nice. All right. Spam 48 7S engines. Jex have vectoring. You're correct. All right. Let's just fly this. Let's just fly it and see how it goes. I honestly don't know. I think we may have to take some fuel out of the middle. Or the jet engines are going to need more fuel or something. Let's just fly it and see. 2.58 on the pad, though, I'm okay with. You think the shock intakes are... I think the shock intakes are better as well. They're going to weigh more, but I think they're going to be better, too. So now we've only got 764 Delta V in that poodle stage. Dude, Forte LX. Welcome to Kerbal Space Academy. We're designing an SSTO lifter that has a hybrid design of jet engines and a little rocket to push it into orbit. And see if we can't get this thing into orbit. See if we can't get it to orbit. Black ones are the best. Put the intakes under an action group to shut them down before flame out. Okay. Let's do that when we come back up. Let's do that when we come back up, right? But I am going to do action groups. And I'm just going to do one is all of my jets. Activate. Poodle. Shut down. 2 is hybrid mode where we run with both. Activate jets. And activate poodle. We might not even use that one. We're learning. We're going to learn this. 3 is activate poodle and shut down jets. I really wish I would use this a lot more if there was a positive close and open air intakes. I hate not knowing. I hate having to look at the parts and try to see if they've toggled or not. I'm just going to go with this for now. I'm going to need control on here. I don't think you need that much fuel. Maybe not. Maybe not. I do believe that we should probably do this. Let's see here. There we go. Okay, this is actually going to be a little hard the way we have this thing designed. Where can we fit a fuel line anywhere in here? Like from there to there. Yes! Micro fuel line hype. Okay. And I bet you we can actually take... Hey. Those things have really weird clipping zones. I can't actually get to the freaking tank. Look at that. I can't click on the tank because of the weird clipping region of this. Oh, that's a poodle. No, where is the tank? I want to click on the tank. I can't get to the tank. Y'all see that? There. Did I have it for a second? No, that's a stupid ram air intake. There we go. Alright. And I'll actually take a little bit of liquid fuel out of it. And see what that does, right? We'll see what that does. Let's just launch it. I don't have control authority, so just in the interest of time, let's just toss one of these little guys on here. A remote guidance unit. Alright. Let's just see how this works. I have no clue how this is going to work. I have not, like, designed this beforehand to come over here and, like, show you how awesome I seem to be. I've never done this. We will see. We will see. I've made something like this before, but I've never done this specific design with this specific payload. The poodle would need the fuel once the jets turn off. I only had liquid fuel out in there. And what I was actually going to do was stop this. I wish I could action group this, right? But I was going to stop the liquid fuel there and just turn it on if I needed it. I don't know, we're going to learn. Throttle up, pan lock, SAS engage, 321 space. Alright, that's cool. It's accelerating pretty good. It's already 2.3 thrust to weight. Yeah, I heard a staging sound too. I don't know why. Who knows? So I wonder how I should launch this. I bet you it's not the typical launch profile. I'm going to need to do like a serious gravity turn, right? Because I'm basically going to need to just hit terminal velocity in the atmosphere. And look at that, we're already 128, 129. Because I really, really, really need to get as much velocity as I can before I run out of intake air. So this launch profile is going to be a lot more complicated than everything else. We've barely used any of that fuel, which is amazing. Alright. Apparently 167. Maybe I need to turn up a little bit more. But I am climbing at least. Let's go for my, if I do my landing, my vertical speed is 152, so I'm still increasing my vertical speed. Look at this thing go, though. It's not even playing around. And I may try to, like, level it off up here. Look at this thing! This thing is nuts! I feel like I'm gonna need to start leveling it off. Are you kidding me? Uh-oh. I'm watching it. Ay. Alright, I needed to throttle it down a little bit sooner. I did need to throttle it down a little bit sooner. Oh, I need some reaction control on here, or fins or something, right? I definitely think I need reaction control or fins or something. There we go, there's a relight. Alright, so we're gonna need, I don't have any control authority besides the engine gibbeling right now. Yeah, Jer Kiddos, that's probably a really good idea, Jer. That is probably an outstanding idea, honestly. I'm not done yet, though. I'm not done with this flight, I'll have you know. Yeah, there we go. Get me back up to... There we go. And I want to be going about 100 meters per second up. Look at the speed on this thing, though. Hello, Midmiss. My old friend. .96, that's what I want, about 100 up. But I'm not high enough right now. Let's see if we can just maintain until we get higher. So I'm definitely feeling a lack of control here. No. Oh man, I thought I had it. Let's just go all the way around then. Nope. Alright, what have we learned? What have we learned? At 0.02 or 0.2, I think. So we learned that we could put them in separate action groups, right? That would be a thing. We're still in no, we're falling back down now. I'm still not done. I'm continuing to learn here, right? I need to get my vertical speed back. Yeah, that's what I was doing, Drac. I didn't start throttling down early enough because I was reading chat while I was supposed to be throttling down. There we go. Alright. You were up to a little over Mach 4. Nice. Das ain't done till the moon has been won. What's up, moon? I need to be increasing my altitude higher than this. I like the idea of being able to turn it down. Oh. Okay, Drac, I'll do that. Thank you. I should have thought of that. I did not think of that. We still haven't even used half the fuel in these tanks, though. Yeah, griping. You can hear it start to whistle. Right here, you can hear it start to whistle, right? And that's when I start to get the, look at that. See? But see, now I'm still not high enough. I'm still not high enough to stop my speed from decreasing. Just turn on the poodle? I don't know if that would work. I don't know if that would work, but I'll give it a try. Watch, I can't get to the stupid fuel tank now. So stupid. I can't turn on the engine, because I'm clipped inside of it. There we go. There we go. Alright. Nope. I can't go full throttle with those things. Let's see what the poodle does. We're still not high enough when we started to fall back down. Alright. Which shoved more air. You're right, you're right. So a couple things. Alright, I'm done with that. Let's go back to the VAB. Let's see what else we can do. We don't have a lot of control authority, so we're going to need to solve for that, right? And I think I'm going to solve for that just by doing this. Getting rid of these stupid things, because they are chiz annoying. Oops. Angle snap. There we go. Yeah, I saw that, Vogar. I did see that, and I will change these out. Thank you for looking that up. This is going to be totally annoying. It's probably because of these. What are they freaking hitting? The fuel lines? They're clipping through the fuel lines. Now I can get to the fuel tank, right? Yeah, okay, good. There we go. Use the engine nacelles under aero instead of the small FTL tanks. Oh, I like that. No, Mr. Bond, that's a great idea. That is a great idea. You're right. That was, and I was clipping with the pipes. You're correct as well. Yes. Use the engine nacelles. That is an absolutely idea. Hey. Oh, I had it. Sometimes it like doesn't realize that it's not. Yeah, see? And then we want the shock cones, right? Wow, this thing looks a lot different already. I like it. This has some jet fuel in it, doesn't it? Yeah, it does have some liquid fuel in it. Awesome. Okay. And just in case, we're going to do that in 8x symmetry. That actually looks really cool. I'd hate to fall on top of it, but it looks really cool. Any other... Let me look. Alright, Das Knight. Take it easy, run. Dash, you clip with the pipes. Got it, got it. Use the engine nacelles under arrow instead of small FTL tanks. That was a great idea, Mr. Bond. That was an absolutely great idea. Really, Volgar, I agree as well. It really does look pretty cool, doesn't it? Are we still orbiting on a budget? We are, Roadstar. We're actually making an SSTO that we can land back to the place with the stuff. What about the arrow spikes? Let's just stick with the Poodle for now. To shut down engines so you can go higher. Yes. Alright, we got that as well. Poodle would shove more. You're correct. I just didn't turn it on. Action groups. I didn't put SAS on here. You just hook from the air intake to the engine nacelle. Oh! Thank you. You are correct. I did. I wonder. It works! You can hook it. It apparently does fuel flow. Huh. How about that? No, the fuel lines are fine. I didn't know that, but the fuel lines look like they're fine. And we actually need to remove some oxidizer from this thing, right? Like that or something. Yeah, look, it is working. Look at it changing the, Wait, let's look at this. This will tell us right here. Yeah, it does work. So apparently those things can feed fuel. See that? We'll see when we get outside, right? But apparently it's saying that those can feed fuel. Sweet! Danger intakes. Alright, good. Then I was going to, What the heck? Holy shnikes. That's a lot right there. That right there is a lot. 64 engines. 64 engines. I have to launch this. Timeout. It's gonna crash the game or something. 64 engines. Oh my gosh. I just did 8x symmetry on 8x things. Not responding. How many parts is this? And you thought falling on it before was bad. What the heck? Seems legit. Oh my gosh. It was not having none of that, y'all. Look at the debris scattered around. Philcott's safe. Philcott is totally safe. But did you see me save Philcott? Oh my gosh, that was serious business, y'all. Cool Whip, Halo Killer, Nitrixen. Thanks for the follows, y'all. That is a highlight right there. That's just right at the beginning of the stream too, which is totally amazing. That is, please upload that one. I will, Foxhound Ghost, I will. I will totally, absolutely upload that because that's freaking amazing. And the explosion knocked him off the top. Did y'all see that? I never even lit the engines. The explosion blew him off the top, and then he did a flip, and I popped his chutes. Good job, Cadet Das. Oh my gosh. Has a present, yeah, has presence of mind enough to open the chutes. This is freaking awesome. F5 for safety. Oh wait. Try again with the launch plans. Yeah, what launch pad? J-Manibd. Thanks for the follow, yo. Good times. Love 19060 something something. I don't even know how many that's gonna add. That's a lot. That doesn't look good at all. How is that symmetricizing anything? Vince as well with the follow. Let's see if we can launch it like this. Oh my gosh. SSTO symmetry break. SSTO through symmetry break. Nice. Oh my gosh. That was serious business, y'all. It didn't explode yet. That doesn't mean it's not going to explode. I have 15 lunch. How did I get 15 lunch clamps? What? So actually, I probably should have just changed the order of those stages, right? So those engines could spool up some. Bottle up. Panel lock. Intake air! 79 out of 128. SAS engaged. 3, 2, 1. That's a lot of liquid fuel right there, y'all. Alright, I'm already over 1.0. Oh no! What the deuce was that? What just happened? Pieces still be exploding. At least we saved the launch pad. I could not. Nope, too late. Before there's like a 20-second delay. I already turned off the clamps, yo. Look at that piece over there bouncing. Michael Bay. It's the Michael Bay stage to orbit. Launch pad was spared. Oh my gosh. That is serious business, y'all. That is serious business. Drek, what were you going to tell me before I turn off the clamps? What? What? Before I turn off the clamps. What? Was that cute? Oh! Sundhog. Somebody give old Sundhog92 there a, keys. Or is it KSP keys? Yeah, there you go. DOS's program that shows... There you go, there you go. So, welcome to the stream, by the way. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I had internal clamps. That was serious business. Explosions, Michael Bay. Drac never told me what to do before I turned off the clamps. Edit a window to have the intake info. Oh. Is that going to keep me from exploding terribly and dying? Let's go back to vehicle assembly. I think that is a recipe for disaster, so let's go ahead and fix that. I don't even know how we're going to fix it now. We may have to start from scratch. Honestly. Where did that one launch clamp come from? Why is there a single freaking launch clamp on there? Alright, we're back to where we're supposed to be. Alright, good. Okie Turn that off. Okay. Let's see how this performs. I've got SAS. Do the engines have alternators? I need to check right quick. I'm going to do this. Two X symmetry. I don't really need 2x symmetry, but that's just for balance purposes. Dorsal battery hype, yo. Seems legit. Alright, what else? Nerdiest, now that you saw that you're gonna go, goodbye, catch you tomorrow. Nerdiest, take it easy, Nerdiest. Appreciate you. You owe us. You owe it to us to make it work. See Drakisker's comment, going to Kerbal Engineer. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Alright. Let's see how this can fly. We've got SAS. Yeah. Tunes, that engine is very inefficient. That engine is not very efficient whatsoever. So I don't like to use it. These are a lot better. Let's get into orbit before we worry about landing legs. The big problem, I had 2x symmetry on for the dorsal battery. Thank you. Always got my back. Always got my back. There you go. Alright. What else? I'm not going to worry about the landing legs right now. I have no clue what this even is. That's how I get 1x symmetry. Intakes and jet motors. Yeah, I've got the intakes on it already. Landing legs I'll do in a minute. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright. Hold my beer. Drink dust. Thank you, Hadron. The problem is, with those on an 8x symmetry, I cannot do individual action groups. The only way to get that is to pulse the poodle. Interesting. I don't think I'm gonna need fins. Dang it. I don't think I'm going to need fins. I did, Soul Wager, I did, but I need to set up action groups. Alright, here's what I want to do. Call me crazy. 4x. Like the unknown continent right there. Make sure I can still get to the tank. I can. Okay. 2x. Up here. Okay. And then 2x over here. Come on. This is the last freaking engine I want to put on there. There we go. Now I can axe group some. Great! Das Raid! Das Raid! Why am I crazy? What are you talking? You can shift click them? Oh, I like this better though. You can shift click them. Huh. I didn't know that actually. You can shift click them to deselect them. I did not know that, pandas. Let me see if that works. I've always been very, very just of the opinion that, yeah, we've put them all in from scratch. So the Poodle needs to shut down. And everything needs to turn on. So activate, activate, activate. All right. It's true, Das is super cray-cray. You said to call me crazy. Oh. Grey Rook spamming the DOS raids. I'm clipping the few lungs, but I got it handled. I got it handled. All right, so that's custom 1. Custom 2 is going to be Poodle shutdown, 4x shutdown, 2x activate, 2x activate, right? No, I just did something twice. Toggle, toggle, and 4x. Yeah, that's right. And Poodle shutdown. Poodle shutdown. Okay. Then 3 is going to be Poodle shutdown, 4x shutdown, 2x shutdown, 2x activate, and then 4 is going to be basically Poodle activate, 2x activate, everything else shut down. I really like to have the shutdown in there as like a positive. I know when I press that button, that is exactly. I don't like using the toggles very much. And then the last one is going to be main screen turn on. Someone set us up the bomb, sort of deal. Shut down. Activate Poodle. Okay, jettison the Poodle. That's what we'll do. All right, so now I have a lot more action groups. And then I think let's just do 6, right? As toggle intake, toggle intake, toggle intake. All right? So now we've got... Oh, wait, but we have to do a lot more than that. Dang it. Dad, blame it. Toggle intake. Toggle intake. Toggle intake. Toggle intake. All right, and it'll toggle our intakes, whatever that is. DOS is planning to burn the Poodle. You're not even kidding. You're not even kidding. Let's give this a launch and see how it explodes or whatever happens out here. Jettison the Poodle. Jettison the Poodle. I clearly have no idea of what is going on here. Roadstar, I really don't like the toggles because when you're having to think and act fast, you don't get any feedback as to what's happening, right? You don't have any feedback as to what's happening. So when I press the button, I don't know if these things have toggled. I can't see their state, right? And so somebody was telling me that I need to go here and do a new custom section called SSTO, right? I'm just going to remove it out of there. And I'm going to do, I think it's surface, isn't it? Oh, here we go. Intake air, demand divided by supply. That's what we need, right? Intake air, demand divided by supply. Sorry, no help has been provided. What? Sorry, no help. Sorry, no. Okay. Well, that's not going to help me. Any at all. The Poodle is not named like it should be. It should be. Sayakon did not explode on loading. So far, so good. I agree, Dracusser. I usually don't do it. I don't know if Cybertech is still here. Intake air. And what else I was gonna do? I was gonna do surface, because I wanted to see my atmospheric efficiency, and I also wanted to see my vertical speed, basically, and my altitude. Psst, whatever. We don't really need that. That's just a waste of a section. All right. So there's my SSTO thing down there. That has the intake air demand versus supply. Let's fly this and see what happens. Use intake air usage. It's much easier to understand. Okay. Intake air usage is easier to understand. I'll look at them both and see if I understand what they are. Usage, as opposed to demand versus supply. Okay. Okay. Let us see here. Close that editor. Throttle up, pen lock, SAS engage. 3, 2, 1. What are these? Stage destroyed. Mooner science suicide debris destroyed. Cool. Alright, we don't need to worry about that apparently. So, launch. Sweet. So we launched pretty easily. It looks like fuel lines are engaged all the way around, but what's going on with that? Y'all see that? Engaged, 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 engaged. Why are 2 engines? Which engines are these? They're not even symmetrical. That right there to me looks like it should be flowing fuel, but it's apparently not. Huh. That may be a problem. Hopefully we run out of, we don't need to actually use those things. That's weird. I don't know. I didn't see exactly why that was happening. It's going to make us a little unstable, though. It is making us a little unstable. I didn't change the symmetry of the fuel lines coming from the middle, though. Right? It is pretty much uncontrollable. Look at what I'm having to do with the control inputs. Oh, there we go. Apparently it just didn't like what I was doing. It is wonky as all get out right now. Intake air usage is still going up. We're really going to have to figure out what's going on there. And in fact, remember, the engines that look like they're running out are actually connected with fuel lines, which is interesting. Vertical speed is going down a little bit. So what do I want this number to be? None of these numbers make any sense. I mean, intake air usage, when are they going to flame out? And my vertical speed's going down as well. That imbalance is doing me like crazy right now. Because there's a whistle. And I'm rolling. Hadron, I'm not trying to do it with that mod. I guess we could turn on the fuel balancing, but I just didn't want to click on everything right now. Let me see if we can do it right quick. See, because I'd have to click on 8 engines, right? And this isn't even the right place. Yeah, and, okay, something just happened. There we go. But see, my vertical speed is going down too much now. In that we were basically just wasting our time the entire time there. Come on, girly. Don't go down. You need to go up. I know you're increasing in velocity, but that's not going to work. That's definitely not going to work. These things are so annoying to fly. You know, let me just keep on burning and see if we can get it done. Look at him wiggle. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Look at that. There we go. Ah, my vertical speed's increasing now. Excellent. Well, it almost looks like we got this. I'm not going to throttle down, though. Look, I'm only running on one engine right now. Did the poodle just run out of fuel? Why did the poodle just stop? So close. Oxidizer. We didn't carry enough oxidizer. I really feel like we had it until we lost the poodle right there. But we didn't carry. We actually needed that extra oxidizer in there. Alright. We were pretty close. We were honestly pretty close. We were honestly pretty close there. So what solution? What do we need to solve there? What do we need to solve there? Because it's spammy, man. I don't really... I've never really dug that sort of thing. When you go back to the remove and replace all the fuel lines, it's probe the connections. Yeah. Alright. You have just enough to, as long as no flipping due to flameouts occur. Yeah, and it just wasn't working for us. But we can totally do this now, right? Look, this seems legitimate, doesn't it? Tell me that's legitimate as all get out. Because that's amazing. We're just going to dump the fuel directly into the intake. And that's how we're going to... It's just like a nozzle. Get more speed while at 20? I don't think we can. We run out of air too fast. The air is too thick down there. More oxidizer, balanced fuel. GG. Let's just fill it up with oxidizer. We'll just go with it. I mean, I know that that's not true. But that's 880. That's basically 100 liquid fuel. Docks max achieved Mach 5.6. Nice. Fuel injection. It is. It's totally fuel injection. We may not, Jim. We may actually not need fuel lines. You are correct, good sir. We may not need those fuel lines. Absolutely. Drowned out. Feeding fuel into the intake. Alright. My staging worked good. The fuel lines were boned. But let's go ahead and try to launch this guy this way. It's almost like we need something that generates lift, right? No. I said two things. Volgar, I said two things. I said, the air is too thick down there, right? And in order to get up out of the thick air, I run out of air for the other engines. So I have to keep going up. If I get too much speed where the air is thick, I'll lose it because I won't get up out of the atmosphere, right? I have to maintain some vertical velocity. So, 1,010, geez. That's what I was trying to say. I know that I don't always, can you put struts on struts so you can strut the struts? No, Asbound WAV. You can't put struts on struts. Well, I get back to my scan sats. They were really cool. DOS fuel line to an engine SL in a ring. So the engines you turn off first dump fuel into the ones you leave on. Interesting. Interesting. That is not a bad idea. Let's just fly it for this. Let's fly it like this right now. And I will come back and do that. That's a really good idea, though. 3, 2, 1, space. Let's go to space, little rocket. Go to space, little rocket. Let me get a snack here. I understand I didn't enunciate my thoughts there exactly. If you try to get too much speed too low, the air is too thick and slows you down. That was one thought. The other thought is that my engines, which give me speed down in the low atmosphere, start to run out of fuel or run out of air intake. Not necessarily when it's too soupy, right? That doesn't make any sense at all. You're absolutely correct on that. What's up, Optimarad? Eat more bacon. I don't have any bacon. Tease. Alright, you want me to try a different launch profile? I want to eat a Reese's Pieces. And what was that? 45-degree climb about 20K, then reduced to a 15-degree climb. Alright, we'll try it. We'll try it. But remember, this isn't a space plane. You say 15 or 20? Till about 20, okay. What's the snack, new drawer? Reese's miniatures, which have been melted, which makes them terrible. So see right here, see how I'm already running out of intake air for all these engines? Right there is where I start running out of intake air at 20. So now we should just have 4 engines running. But see, that didn't, we went up too fast. I needed to level off sooner that time. So which engines are on the tops? Come on. They're melted though, and they're coming apart when I'm trying to eat them, which is really annoying. I meant to do that. That was totally on purpose, by the way. Wow, yeah, up here there's not even enough intake air for those things. That's bad. I'm still falling. That's still not enough thrust. I muffed that because I didn't start the turn soon enough. I definitely didn't start the turn soon enough is what I should have said. All right. I honestly think the best way to do this is going to be just to have so much thrust that we kick ourselves up out of the atmosphere. Like putting thrust on thrust over here. Just so we can get so much freaking speed before we run out of air. I agree. More intakes? It's so cheaty, though. It's so cheaty to put all those intakes on there. Yeah, could I put more intakes on the side? Probably, but that's just so cheaty to spam that stuff. Well, let's see if I can do a better launch profile than this, right? We'll get up a little bit. We'll turn to 45. And I think at 10, I'm going to start leveling off. Because I'm going to do a nice smooth curve and try to be at 15 degrees when I'm at 20. Interesting. That was too much. We don't actually have the thrust to maintain that heading right there. Interesting. Pentlock feel. Yeah, Reese's peanut butter cups are good, but what is this? What happened to your plane? You're like flying one plane over another plane? See, it's already auto-leveling off for me because I don't have enough thrust. They're just so bad when they melt and then they don't actually come off the peanut butter cup. Do an anti-gravity turn. You're hilarious, Jim. My thrust should be increasing, right? No, my thrust isn't really increasing. It's just, oh my gosh, these Reese's Pieces, though. So I'll go up to 15 since I'm already tilted over that far. No, how am I supposed to eat you little Reese's Pieces? You're like, it's sticking to the thing too much. Ugh. Welcome to Kerbal Price Academy. Drink. York patties are freaking delicious, yo. See how we lose that thrust and we stop, whatever. Right? We're just not getting enough. We're not getting enough speed. We need an even shallower ascent profile. We definitely need an even shallower ascent profile, you know? Yeah. Dang it. It's no bueno. We need a shallower ascent profile for sure. Burn up when you light the poodle. Yeah, but then I lose the air intakes, right? And see, this number is just not increasing fast enough with that poodle. We definitely have to get a lot more speed than that. I mean, we're not doing too bad, but we're still too... I wish I could action group the 50% throttle. Did you see me 50% throttle those things? And then now they're not actually doing it. Because Houseaway, I don't think that's a good idea because they don't, we don't need the extra thrust. We're running out of rocket fuel first. Alien Boy, what's going on? What is going on? Not the Saber engines. The drag kills you more than the thrust. This is Grey Rook. The Poodle is the engine we're using right here. Let me revert because that wasn't a success right there. That was not a success. I'll spam more intakes on, which is the solution for space planes, right? There is an engine in the game called the Poodle, the Rockomax Poodle liquid engine. That's why we call it that. There's the Poodle, the Skipper, and the mainsail. I don't know why there's two like nautical themes and then we've got the Poodle. I don't know what to tell you, but 8X 2477 engines would be more mass efficient. That's what I think of yours. This really, the really tiny, close intakes at 30. But then we won't have any air. Let's see what else we've got here. So we're running out of rocket fuel first, right? But that's because we're not getting enough. This is such sad music. Dude, Rookie, what's going on? This music makes me cry. Alright. Any other ideas? Any other ideas on what we need to do? Gripin, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for hanging out. Gaffer, what are you posting a straw poll about? Did Das get his chocolate from dressing as a Kerbal and go trick-or-treating? I did not go trick-or-treating, no. Dr. P is the only correct answer. Vote! That's awesome. Alright, I'm okay with that. I didn't know what that link was, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Snuggly Swig coming into cooldown for the evening. Awesome. Here's what we need. Here's what we need. Is there any other suggestions? Any other suggestions on what to do? I wasn't really feeling like we would need to, We could always do the fueler ring, right? It would be nice if we didn't have to have the fuel lines. You're starting way too high. You need to go horizontal at about 25 until about 2,000 meters per second. Alright, Volgar, you're starting way too high. I don't know what you mean by starting, but I will try to go horizontal at 25 till about 2,000. Are you talking about killing all of my vertical velocity, though? All of my vertical velocity? Going high as the drag counteracts the thrust. Going high as the drag counteracts the thrust. You're starting way too high. Starting what? I need a noun there. More intakes, bigger rocket motor. just intakes have a very high drag when high in atmosphere, so you need to close them. I've never seen them make any sort of difference at all, but I'll try it. It's just that I'm trying to keep those engines running as long as I can, right? There we go. Yeah, I don't feel cheaty doing this at all. More intakes, you say? Those don't actually weigh that much, apparently. I could actually just ring the craft with intakes, I guess, huh? Maybe I should take off the inner intakes and just leave the outer intakes. Chat, what do you think? 0 vertical to build a ton of horizontal, literally. Just at the peak point where you still get air. Alright. How's that? You wanted more intakes? You got more intakes. You got more intakes. If it looks good, then it's not cheaty. Hashtag fashion. No what? No what? You have to tell me. No to what? Now I've got more intakes. Let's launch it and let's see here. Even more than what you have now. That's one reason I never really got into SSTOs, because it just felt so cheaty to spam it, like stacking intakes like pancakes and stuff. Really felt cheaty to me. But let Penlock SA send you guys just go to space. I mean, it doesn't look bad like that. Do y'all think that some of these intakes down here are blocked? Or does it not actually replicate that? Are some of the intakes around the central core blocked? Yeah, but the efficiency's a lot worse. 40 worse or something, I think, isn't it? Alright, I need to turn. Alright, there we go. 45 degrees. And you want me to spend a lot of time. Go back to the 64. Poodle's only 1.5, isn't it now? Didn't they nerf, or didn't they buff the Poodle? Go horizontal until you stop gaining speed from the drag. Okay. Can't you right-click an intake to see if it's sucking in air? You can. Oh, that's a good... okay. Flow is 5 on that one. Flow is 4. Flow is 4. Flow is 20. Wow, flow is 20. So it looks like it's 3, 3. So they're not being blocked. Good call. Good call. I didn't think of doing that. That was a very good call. Alright. I continue to go skyborne here. Yeah, single stage to orbit. If you can right click on the inner intake manifolds, you can see. Yeah, y'all got it. Y'all got it. You totally got it. Thank y'all for that, by the way. Okay. Let me start leveling off right now. Because if I don't start leveling off soon enough, this number goes way too high, right? See, look, I'm already at 20. Now I'm getting shock heating. My intake is 180. Nope, there it is, 79. Alright, and I'll try to keep it very low right here. I'm at 21. So this will actually take me a little while, right? Ah, but see there, I don't have any lift. Santi, take it easy. Hi, DOS, bye, DOS. Nice. And see, look. Alright, now I've got it aimed up a little bit. I'm not gaining any more speed, see? I don't have enough thrust up here. Let me see if I can't get up to 25. Or the air's not thin enough up here is what I mean. Let me get you up to 25 and we'll keep doing this, right? But we're just not gaining speed at a real rate anymore because the air here is too thick. And look at that, I'm giving it full freaking up. I'm giving it full, well, yaw, basically. But let me get you up to 25 and see what we can do. Oops. Y'all hear that? It's starting to whistle. That means I gotta stay right here. I don't know if that's gonna be possible, but I'll try it, T-Game. I don't really know if that's gonna be possible. See, I'm already whistling. And now I'm going down, and that's not what I want to do. And I've got too much drag. I've got way too much drag. I need to get higher. Because, see, that's going to take us forever if we try to do it like that. It's not going to get us there. Let's get up to 25. The air is just too thick and we have too much drag for this. Now we're increasing. See, that's better. We're getting up into thinner air, right? See, now I feel good. I feel good about this because we're increasing faster, see? How are these guys doing on fuel? They're full of liquid fuel because they're blowing from the darn center stage. Dad, blame it. I'm trying to read chat while I do this, y'all, but it's pretty difficult. I still hear some whistling, but I'm doing a lot better. There are multiple engines whistling. And I know part of it's because I'm aiming up like this, right? But look, see, now I'm not gaining speed anymore. And see, look, I'm losing speed like crazy as soon as I do that. I just lost a lot of speed doing that. But at least I'm still climbing. But I lost 100 meters per second from that. And I'm still losing speed. I've lost over 100 meters per second now. I've got to get up out of the atmosphere. And look at me just bobbing. I can't even... There we go. So I was up to 1600. That may have been the time to just light the poodle, right? Or an SRB. Now I'm still not gaining speed. See, I'm not gaining speed nearly as fast as I was. Has a show drag option. Okay. But see, now I just don't have a thrust to counteract this. I'm basically just wasting fuel right now because I'm not increasing my speed and I'm not climbing. I probably missed a point where I needed to pop up out of the atmosphere. I'm just not climbing fast enough, so all I'm doing right now is wasting fuel. Look at me bob, right? So we're basically 100 meters per second below my max, and if I had popped up right there, I probably would have had a better chance. I am increasing, at least. Alright, now, okay. This balance is good, look. So, Adrian, that's not a bad idea, because then it'll flame out differently. But look, I'm almost up to 1600 again. Watching this. There I'm back to 1600. Okay, so we know we can do that. And we're still climbing. Come on, you gotta keep climbing. You gotta keep climbing. You gotta keep getting up out of that atmosphere. See how we're fighting against the drag so much? Look at our atmospheric efficiency. The more we can make that go down, the better. Almost out of fuel, though. This is where the fuel routing would work, right? I don't think I do, Jim. I think we just need to route the liquid fuel out of these other places. Nice, Schmelter. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. I do appreciate you. Now I'm going down, though. See, and I can't do anything about it. I don't have enough control authority now. I think it's time to go poodle mode. Wait a second. It totally drained all of the liquid fuel out of that tank. Dang it, we were so close, right? No, Hadron, absolutely not. Absolutely, positively not. Yep. Alright, we were close with that one, but because we're drawing out of the center tank, that's a problem. So we just did, how much fuel did we just pull? 720. And these guys only hold 40. How are those empty? That's weird. Okay. We were really close there. We're getting there, right? We're slowly but surely getting there. We are slowly but surely getting there. Alright. So we had 8 times, what do these guys carry? 4. 8 times 4. Which is 32. And we used all the liquid fuel out of there because we were being very inefficient. GG. GG. That's what space planes. Never tried it without wings. No. I think the thing here, I think what we need to do, atmospheric efficiency with vertical speed, atmospheric efficiency is greater than 100. I know you need to get higher. If it's less, then you can level off. That makes sense. That does make sense. It's just difficult to do while we're doing it. And we don't have lift up there, right? The obvious answer is mainsail. I think we could definitely get it working with that. Not great for landing. It's okay though. What can you do? Add wings. No, I don't want to add wings. Might even work with a skipper to kick it up out of the atmosphere, right? That's what I'm thinking, is to add it up, to kick it up out of the atmosphere. 320 fuel. Yeah, that's what I was saying. 8 times 40. And it's terrible that they pull from the poodle first, right? So let's just do this. I'm just going to take those fuel lines off. Alright, the shotguns cheat the intake system, allows more than 100% air usage. Interesting. Skipper might be... I just cannot do it, Captain. 1040 LFO total. Okay. Let me do this. Let me launch it like this without those fuel lines. I should really put I should really put a skipper or something down there, right? Let's see what that does. It is cheaty, but let's just see what a skipper does. It's going to be a lot more weight. 3.0 versus 2.0 for the Toodle. That's actually not a lot more weight. That looks pretty sweet, honestly, with that huge nozzle sticking out. Let's just try this and see what happens. I'm just going to basically burn the jet engines until they run out of fuel, and then I'm going to fire the skipper. Then I'm going to fire the skipper. Yes, balance on that skipper, yo. Throttle up, pen like I says, engage, go. Whoa! Oops. Who knew that you'd have to put the skipper in the stupid action groups? Forgetting you were using far and deadly reentry? Nice. Staging indeed. Staging indeed. Alright, in fact it's supposed to be single stage to orbit, right? Dad, blame it. What's up, Troll Sama? Okay. Shut down. Custom 2. Shut down. Custom 3. Shut down. Custom 4. Activate. Custom 5. Activate. Save. Launch. Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Up in here. Up in here. Das, you should rotate fuel from the jets you are turning off into the ones you are keeping on with the fuel lines. You are right. We should probably do that. Spartan, take it easy. Thank you so much. You are correct. We should. Crew, in fact, we should do that. We should do that. Yeah, guys that said that, we should do that. Because if we just make a ring, it'll pull fuel from everywhere, right? And confuse the hell out of the game and crash it. But at least it'll pull fuel from everywhere. Because we should be able to go like this with 4x symmetry, right? That was 1x symmetry. And the problem's going to be that I don't have a great way, so that's going to take it from that tank into there, that tank into there. Yeah, but then when I shut down those, I don't have a way to send it from there to there, right? Let's just go with this so we don't have to spam too much of this stuff. In fact, wait. This one could have a fuel line going in 2x symmetry, I think. Right? That seems to make sense to me. Of course, you can't put it on there. Dang it. Alright. So 2x... Whoa, I lost my bearing for a second. Okay. 2x symmetry. This will never work. Oh, but remember we could just do it like this. Down to there. And then we could just connect it. Dude, the insane hoodlum! What's going on? Welcome to Kerbal Space Academy. We are attempting to design a single stage to orbit lifting system here. That looks legit. Alright. That should be okay. I think that should be okay. It's an interesting experience, is what it said. Wait, what? Japanese? What? What happened there? Where was that at? You have about a 25-second delay. There you go. You guys. Yep, I got you guys. I got you guys. No staging allowed. Yeah, exactly. No staging allowed. What? I have no clue what that is. Alright, let's try it again. Let's try it again. Save it. Launch it. The insane hoodlum underscore. Again. And... oh, damn it. It's Jesus. I'll take words not properly translated in the Bible for 500, please. Oh, damn it. It's Jesus. 3, 2, 1. Action Group 1 is how we get off the ground here. And actually, this needs to be here because it's a single stage to orbit, right? And the rest is payload staging. Crazy Sunday! What's up, Crazy Sunday, actually. Crazy Sunday. What is shaking? I don't think we have the thrust to do this maneuver this way, so I'm going to have to thrust high. Like this. Like this. Alright, those guys are drinking fuel with the quickness. Because they're only... Ooh, wow. That may drink that fuel way too fast. That may drink the fuel way too fast. Look how fast those outer 4 are going down. Huh. They are definitely draining pretty quickly, but they should be getting more efficient as they go up. Remember, the ISP of these engines increases as they go up, so their flow actually goes down. See how their flow continues to go down and their ISP goes up? That is how those turbojet engines work. That is why they are so awesome. So they're getting more and more efficient the higher we go. Somebody said there was a show drag. I don't think there's a... I've never seen a show drag. I'm not saying that it doesn't exist. I've just never seen it. Or you're saying you wished that it was a show drag. No, I've never seen a show drag. Fuel logic should let them pull from other tanks. What do you mean? You think the fuel logic should let them pull from other tanks, so they should also have inbound thingies? Is that what you're telling me? I mean, that's looking pretty good. I just have a feeling those things are going to run out of fuel too soon. Get your velocity below 150 under 10K. I don't know if that's going to make or break the bank here. Look, they're already out. That's interesting. We're still accelerating. I will give that a try next. I will give that a try next. We're still accelerating, though. Look at this. And I didn't level off, though. Nonsense. Come on. I hit... Oh, it's 5 is the number I needed to hit. Come on. You got a really good trajectory. Watch, it's going to go into orbit just fine. It's not going to have any trouble at all going to orbit. Just because we cheated it up with a skipper. Right? Nope, can't have those engines at all. Cannot have those engines at all. This is basically a carry a skipper up to 30K and then light it to orbit. Whatever that acronym would be. And I think it would be really easy to do if we did it that way. I'm honestly not completely against that. And if I hadn't done the tumble and stuff, I have a feeling this would have gone to orbit. Which is interesting. Right? Because look at my orbital velocity. If I hadn't done that... That's weird. Why are you off? Because it has liquid fuel somewhere? But where's its oxidizer? Is it out of oxidizer? That's why it turned off? It's got liquid fuel still. And there's still liquid fuel on the outside as well. Interesting. I can see my home! It's carry a skipper up to 30K and light it. I love this, Simiclipped. You got it, dude. You freaking nailed it. Carry a skipper up to 30K and light it. That's one. Burning for orbit. Burn up at 45 until you have the desired apoapse. To get it out of there? Exactly. That is basically what I've done, Hadron. That is basically what I've done. I think that I could do a better. I think that I could do a better using this. I did run out of oxidizer. I did. Do I have my oxidizer all jacked up? That right there may have gotten us to orbit. Between that... Alright, so we also wanted the fuel lines for the 4Xs to pull from the other ones as well, right? I should really just use the fuel balancing thing, but we'll make it full stock. You want me to modify a lifter? I don't get it. What do you want me to do? Alright. What if we just... Nope, that was 4X symmetry, I think is what's going to work there, right? Yeah. No, but that's wrong. We need to do it this way. In 2X symmetry, right? And then so we're basically just making a ring of fuel here. I fell into a burning ring of fuel. I just duplicated that. Where are the central intakes? Right there. Central intakes. It's weird. Where are those intakes coming from? I have no clue where that. Look at that. The symmetry broke on one of these things. Ay, mamacita. And it broke again. I really hope that they fix that. Alright. We're actually really close to getting there. Oh, come on. This is what Harvester was talking about in the dev notes today. There we go. That's good enough. And I gotta do the same thing here. And the trick... Oh, come on. The trick to fix that is to change the symmetry while you're on the part. That is the trick to fix what you're seeing there. You see how I was putting it over there? And instead we wanted to put it over here? There we go. You gotta change the symmetry while it's on the part while it does that. Alright, look at this. That's bad. Alright, now we should be good to go. It's just basically intake spam heaven, right? One engine and minimum throttle. Harvester is a great game. Dev notes? Yes. It was yesterday. It was actually day before yesterday at this point. The nacelles have intakes too. You are correct. Alright. Alright. Let's launch this one. Anything else I could do? Chat, anything else I could do to improve this? Because we're really getting there. Bean, take it easy. And you're going to go down, down, down in a burning heap of metal. Low Blaze, you're not even kidding. In fact, your name fits with what you just said. I'm going to go down, down, down in a burning heap of metal. Never mind. Alright, we got it. Thank you for saying that because I found the central intakes. You should aim up at a 45 degree on the skipper. Okay. So what if there was an afterburn on nozzle? You lose some of the turbojets? Lose some of the turbojets? Like make it 6x? I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. SAS engage is probably what we should do. Panlock throttle up and just freaking launch before this rocket rips itself apart. So you think I could get by with 3x instead? I think the rocket would be very easy to launch if we had more turbojets. Try 6. But if I do 6, I would do Dan-type rocket train. If I had 6, I could only do 3 and 3, right? What the? That fuel line logic is going to be really confusing. That's why I wanted to not get into that fuel line logic like that. But apparently we've connected something not in the right symmetry, and now we're never going to find it. Alright. This right here. I wonder if it succumbed to the same bug as last time, right? And I should find one on the other side of the rocket, right there, and it's not because you can't see what's going on. All right. Now we fixed it. Okay. Look at all these fuel lines going everywhere willy-nilly. That's why I didn't want to get into this fuel line nonsense. I basically just wanted them to use their own fuel. You can do 6, 4, 2, skipper. Oh, we could do that. We could do that. 8 fuel lines placed in a fuel circle. Alright, I'll just put 8 fuel lines in a circle. That's the easiest way to deal with this fuel line nonsense. You are correct, good sir. Take all these stupid I hate fuel lines whenever you can't really see what they're doing and the symmetry doesn't really stick. Alright, that should be everything. And so what we can do is just put... This is our 4x part, right? So we can go 4x to there. And then over here I can go 2x to there. And then over there I've got 4x. And then over here I can go 2x to there. See how I'm actually connecting it to the fuel port there? Alright, it looks like we've got fuel all around, so it should share in every direction. Interesting, no staging! No staging! We want to land this craft back at the VAB. We want to land this craft right back at the VAB. So let's launch this. Let's launch this. And see what we get. Quantitas. Why do I need so many turbojets? Maybe I don't need that many. I feel like I need more though. Because the most successful designs like this I've had have used an insane amount of thrust to just basically force its way through the atmosphere and then light the rocket once you have an eye apoapse. Oh, it won't share the other way? Why are they all going down at the same rate then? Because once we turn them off, the searching should still work. Steel Mage, what's going on? Once we turn them off, the searching should still work correctly. I believe. Let's have a look. I may be wrong. I have been wrong before. Like I said, I didn't like spend 10 hours designing this and then come stream it and make it look like it was really easy. We're designing this on the fly totally. We are not on YouTube here. It looks really cool though. It really does look cool. While I do this, let me eat another... Oh, come on. I'll give it a try. I'll try it. Let's see how it works. Pilot is eating, definitely going to die. Terminal velocity increases with acceleration. You are correct. Jared Cows, how's it going? Did you ever... I didn't get a message from you about streaming. Yesterday you said you were going to send me a message about streaming, and I did not get a message from you. See, right now is where you need to be kicking it in the tail and accelerating like crazy. This is where you want insane amounts of thrust. I knew that was going to happen. Come on, Doss. You knew that was going to happen. You're smarter than that. I don't have the, Oh, it's okay. No, I was just saying that I didn't get it. I wasn't, like, getting onto you or anything. 32 is not high enough. I really don't need to light the skipper till I get to 40. I need to see how I can get to 40 without lighting the skipper. And see, right now I'm losing tons of Delta V to steering losses, right? Look at that, though. Hey, that's an orbit right there. There's absolutely an orbit if we just burn like this. Look. We still have tons of Delta V in this thing. Okay, success. There we go. Oh, we're still losing that Delta V a lot, though, because our vertical speed's not nearly high enough. That's okay. Let's see how it goes. Let's let it ride. Let's let it ride. I think we may be okay. Just get up out of this atmosphere, buddy. Just get up out of the atmosphere. I almost wonder... Can I counteract some of my losses like this? Yep, I can. Oh, not once I get that high. I should have done it sooner. Hey, come on. Seriously? Alright. Yeah, I should have done that sooner and I could have counteracted some of my losses, right? I totally could have done that. What am I up to? 50 now? Time to apoapse 2 minutes. Let's raise that apoapse back up to 80 again. I'm going to say 80, right? There you go. Excellent. What do I have? 439? I think we're good. I think that we're going to be good. We are just about in an orbit right freaking here, y'all. Alright, cool. Excellent. Yeah, we're in an orbit. We're in an orbit. More power lets you get away with things. It might even save fuel. Yeah, that's exactly right. Mitsukichi, I believe that right there. I believe that very strongly. If we have more thrust, we can, you know, we can actually get more acceleration while we're down in the atmosphere. Is to drop the LFO engine and change the dress to Saber. Get to the moon with it in a 10K payload. Question: would I recommend using a joystick? Only if you're flying a lot of planes. I wouldn't really worry about it if you're not flying a lot of planes, but if you are flying a lot of planes, I would definitely. Yeah, look, see? Let's actually increase the periapse again, the apoapse. Now that we're way up here in the high altitudes. And I could have done this even more efficiently. I could have had a lot more left. I'm really interested in how much fuel this center tank has. None? Where the hell is it getting its fuel from? Ah, there we go. It's about half in that center tank right now. And this tank's probably totally dry? Yes. Alright. Alright, excellent. So this is where if we use less of these things... Cool. We're just barely using this at all. I really should have maintained when I was lower, and I would have done it more efficiently if I turned on those jets and throttled them way down. That's what I should have done. But this thing right here is definitely in an orbit. Three, 2, 1 to apoapse, 0 to apoapse. There we go. And look at this. It's going to take me almost nothing to circularize. It's going to take me like no meters per second to circularize here. Insane Edge, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. Remote Tech 2, not yet, me bait. I have not played with that yet. Joystick with the throttle is really handy. When watching such tries to SSTO, I was able to Scott Manley, the orange tank to Duna and back. I can't even get a plane to orbit mostly, even with DOS streams and many learned things. We need to do more streams for you then. We totally need to do more streams for you. $1 and goddarn boy. $1 and goddarn boy. Welcome to the stream. I'm Das Valdez. This is Kerbal Space Academy. $50, $60, $70, $79 by 81, and we still have 359 meters of meters per second of delta V left right there. The main problem is that the intake air mass ratio is more important than the air to engine ratio. You'd love a boot camp on it. A boot camp on what? Wait, you just said Remote Tech 2, a Remote Tech 2 boot camp. I would definitely have to learn it first. I would definitely have to learn it. More streams on EU time. Okay, Claudinius. Next week, I'm going to have, starting next week, I'm going to have more streams during EU time. I actually lost one of my schools on Wednesdays, I know. And I know that another one of my schools that I do on Tuesdays is going to shut down for the, we only did like a special session there. So I'm going to have 2 days a week where I can stream earlier if the UK can support me, basically. I mean, honestly, if I make $25 a day streaming for the UK, that's the same I would have made going to that part-time job for those 2 days, right? Anyways, we're in orbit. Success. And now we need to get home somehow. And I've got to do a powered landing. We've got... See, it looks like it... Okay, it didn't pull it exactly evenly. But it was pulling it. It was basically just using its own, it looked like. It was getting very confused by that. Am I an astronaut? I'm not. Hopefully you're not asking me. I don't know, it's okay. It's not lost, it's just that there's like different sessions, and so some of the schools do an 8-week session and some of the schools do 2 6-week sessions, right? And so I've got schools that were doing an 8-week session, and so from here till Christmas they don't have anything else. We don't have anything else at that school. So here we are in this awesome orbit, and now I can deliver Philcott here and switch back to my lifter and see if I can't land this thing without chutes, I wonder. What's up, Techi? How's it going? Look at this thing. Let's see if we can't get this thing landed at the KSC. Display trajectory. Yes. There's Kerbal, India. And we know that we're going to start our retrograde burn right when we get around Kerbal, India. I can actually do some of the burn. Where am I at right now? Alright, when I get to the far side of the planet, I'll start some of the burn. We'll see if we can't do a home in deorbit. That really doesn't make... That thing that I just said doesn't really make any sense, but what can you do? 6-3 on the inclination. Not great, Dust. Not great. If it was not in the morning, I would raise my glass on it, Dust. Nice, Darkflow. I appreciate that. Cheers. That is awesome. And I appreciate you being here, because I think maybe you were here yesterday or the day before or something. F5 for safety. F5, F5, F5. Use the burn timers. Yeah, we'll totally use the burn timers. We will do the burn timers. I'll F5 for safety right here. It is time to do that. That other stage was totally filled up, wasn't it? And I'm just going to burn retrograde right here and just put a little bit. This is the minimum amount to get back to the KSC, right? What if I hit myself? What if I hit that guy? That would be terrible. There we go. Alright, missed it by a little bit there. It's in here somewhere. I really need to put a probe outside. I think it's that right there, isn't it? Yeah, so we need to burn south. Wait. No, we can't do it from there. We have to wait till half an orbit. We can't burn there because that is basically half an ascending or descending node, right? So we cannot do that like that. What is that eccentric orbit? That was from one of our boot camps where we were doing dangerous rescues or more complicated rescues. So what we had a Kerbal in a very eccentric orbit that we had to rescue. It was the Minnow, apparently, right? And we had another one in a very inclined orbit. And we did 3 rescues. We rescued 2 Kerbals, one in an inclined orbit, one in a very elliptical orbit. And then we also built a claw craft, and we took the claw up and got the ship back that was in the inclined orbit. But we didn't do it for that one. So that is what we were doing there. I've got to wait till I'm over the desert here. This is going to be the best place for me to change inclination. Even if we're in the atmosphere, it's still the best place to change the inclination. Alright, let's go look. That's burning north. But see, look, if I burn north... It's interesting. Oh, it's this weirdness. It is this weirdness. Okay, that's okay. We're just going to have to deal with it. This is why I usually change this with RCS. That's up. Oh, I said I needed to burn south, and then I burned happy triangle instead of angry triangle. That's nobody's fault but my own. Alright, now I need to put some prograde in it, it looks like. Wow, this thing is very confused. And the KSC is right down there somewhere. Right there about. That's probably a little bit of an overshoot. Wait. No, what the heck? Am I blind? Is this even the right continent? Can I get underneath the clouds and look? No, the KSC is definitely not that far out there. Why does that look green? Does that look green to anybody else? Cloud cover is impacting our operations here. I know the shape of this, and there's not land all the way out there, is there? That doesn't look right at all. There's like green clouds that look like land floating by. Huh. It's close to Kerbal. He drinks Dr. Pepper. Drink, Josh, drink. Alright. There we go. We got all that DOS drink. Eve need options to disable in orbit. That would actually be pretty nice sometimes if you could just click a button. I think that's coming in way long though, don't y'all? It's just the way the clouds are right now. So we're definitely going to have to flip around and slow down a little bit. I honestly shouldn't be using the rockets for this. What the heck? Wow, this atmospheric mod does not like this craft at all. You know why? You know why? Because of the drag of the intakes. The atmospheric mod assumes 0.2. It assumes 0.2, and the drag on these intakes is a lot higher. So that'll get us close enough, I think. That'll get us close enough. When's the next in-orbit construction stream? Next week. I'll definitely do one next week. Low Blaze, I'm not prior military. I just have a really short haircut. And I do have a military hat, like one of the ones you buy for cheap that doesn't have logos on it. Who is it? It's Condor, you know, like you get from the military supply place. I am not prior military though. I just don't like hats with logos, right? Like Nike or freaking North Face or whatever. So I bought an $8 black baseball cap that I wear. So anyways, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. And I'm really going to need... Should I try to land with the jet engines? Jet engines are so hard to land with because of the spool up and spool down times. But I think that is what we're going to go with. What is this telling me? Yeah, we're just going to run with it. DOS is the TF2 Scout. DOS, do you have the airbag mod? No, I don't. I look like private security at the moment. Nice, thank you. DOS is a SEALs Team 6 operator confirmed. What? No, I'm not even going to act like that. I wouldn't even dress up as those guys for Halloween. They deserve more respect than that. Slowly unraveling DOS's past, yes. I'm in witness protection. That's why I'm on Twitch streaming. There we go. Dorsal battery hype. Yes. We haven't even changed the orientation of this craft during this entire flight. Alright. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. I would really rather have chutes or landing legs. I would also really rather not have that sticking down like that, right? But DOS's Kerbal Team Jet. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 the engine. No, the drag is pulling me around. Well, I guess retrograde it is, huh? How is that going to affect me, though? It didn't say that it affected me at all. Okay, well, maybe that's okay. Let's get on down to the KSC. I see the KSC down there. See it right there? I probably don't have intake air right now, do I? In fact, I actually need this. And I am going to overfly it by quite a ways. Over there, maybe? Okay, we'll go for the backup runway. We'll go for the backup runway. Whatevs, man. These clouds are wigging me out, yo. Such thrust. Such thrust. I can't even control this thing. It's got so much freaking thrust. Oh, also it would help if I wasn't in time warp, I guess, huh? I could honestly just fly it back to the KSC. That would be more recovery, so let's do that. My center of lift or something is no bueno. Do y'all see that? That engine is too heavy. It needs to be up in the middle. It needs to be tucked in. It's trying to make me lawn dart right now. Are y'all seeing what's going on there? Use the force, DOS. Turn off your targeting computer. This is actually going to be very complicated with this thing not allowing me to turn any direction. See how it's trying to make me lawn dart and there's nothing that I can do about it? It only wants to fly straight up. It only wants to fly straight up. I didn't put parachutes on it. I probably should have, but I did not. Look, I have to keep my velocity low enough. That's okay. I've got an entire SAS unit. You know, having fins here would probably help a lot. Jump off a cliff. No! Never! Never! Is 900... Reaper Texas, question, is 900 Delta V enough to get from the moon surface to Kerbal? You should be good. Reaper, you should be good. You did a 3-man monoprop. Nice! And let Kerbal rotate underneath you. Brilliant. This is a really cool thing to fly around, though. It doesn't have any wings. No, runway or nothing, right, chicks? Runway or nothing hype, right, checks? And we need to tuck this engine in because it's definitely lawn darting us like mad right now. Do you think those the still there? I don't even know which engines are on right now. Land on top of the VAB. No, that's not 100% recovery. So much entertainment. Thank you so much. You're better than Cable. That's awesome, Either AA. Thank you for that. That is absolutely awesome. I'm better than Cable, apparently. That's so cool. Gotta lower that velocity. Then I can steer when I have less velocity for some reason. If these engines die, I'm just gonna turn on the other engines and hope that they have fuel. Nope! They don't have fuel. Problems. How much Delta V do I even have in this? Suicide run Delta V, 147. How much Delta V do I have? Not enough. No! What the heck? That's awesome! That's awesome! How freaking cool was that? How freaking cool was that? That was absolutely... Oh! Perfect! Shimmy's raid quest! Y'all came at the perfect time! If you got it down closer. The important thing is that it would have worked if you got it down closer. That was awesome. That was so freaking amazing. That was amazing. So the only problem I had there, I should have just landed. Here. What was your stage recovery on that? Guys from Shimmy's channel, y'all came at the perfect time. We were just doing a we were just doing an SSTO lifter that could deliver 10,000 kilograms to orbit using an SSTO sort of setup. And I was just I was kind of playing around. Wait a second. But apparently this guy embedded himself in the ground. And I ran out of jet fuel right before I made the runway. I should have just landed over there. I overshot it on my re-entry, and I was like, no, runway or nothing. And so I tried to fly back to the runway, and it was no bueno. It did not work at all. What are those, launch clamps or something? We should have just gone for the backup runway out there is what we should have done. But here we have the majestic structural intake, spending a fine day at the beach. Shimmy, thank you for the raid, good sir. Thank you for the raid. Shimmy's raid quest. Dude, that was a single stage to explosion. Dude, Dark Viper, coded threat. Who else is here? Let's see here. Who else has Shimmy's raid quest? Aqualux, random tank. Where else? Looking for more, looking for more. There we go. Shimmy is there. Azurite's there. Make One B's there. Burglar Bar. Midge Eleanor whatever. Midge is here. Midge is here. What else? RIP, you're right. That was definitely... They're Teflon Mike. I don't know if you count. Did I miss anybody else? Do you think I'll bounce? Mopmaster. If you get your moon extinguisher pretty much straight against the moon Earth, you might make it. Dash, you're going to lawn dart if you don't have more fuel hiding somewhere. I wonder if we could move that fuel up to the top. The only thing better than KSP is DOS playing KSP. I don't know about that, man. Dude, Aqualux, Cameron J20, Z Mad Hatter Z. Welcome to Kerbal Space Academy. We started about 2 hours ago designing the single stage lifter. We've actually got the Lunar mission up into orbit using the single stage lifter. But there's Narusaku-fan, Dark Flow, Great White Monolith. I should just leave it here. It looks like a surfboard stuck in the stand. I can almost read the memorial plaque. It was unmanned. If you're going to do a raid letter, you could go to Oz. I'll look at it. Teflon Mike with the host. I appreciate the host there, Teflon Mike. I got Dark Mifer. 10,000 tons. 10 tons, not 10,000 tons. Oh, Crasio, Aerosyphilis. Welcome, guys. Welcome, everyone. I am going to give this another shot. We didn't put shoots on it. I tried for the suicide burn at the last second, and we didn't have enough Delta V. Narusaku-fan, thank you for the follow. And Lazy Ass Guy, thank you for the follow. Guys, I appreciate it. Just in time for an awesome crash and an F9. Coded Threat, also I appreciate the follow. Shimmy, dude, you are awesome for the raid. Shimmy the JJ hosting for 73 viewers. Dude, Shimmy, you are amazing. Type something in chat for me so I can click on your name as I do. Where is it at? Guys, if you're just watching me, if you've just found me, if you've just found Kerbal Space Program, you should give Shimmy the JJ a follow. He does a space quest. He's also broadcasting. Not right now. What is it, like 50?